She tells me the thing is, I never really said no. She says, don't worry about it. I'm probably upset over nothing. He told me I was pretty, he even said he cared. He just didn't seem to notice when I tried to pull away. So many stolen voices, silenced by subjugation. So many victims with a broken choice, bullied by a world that judges. She says, I guess I should have known. I did agree to be alone with him. I think I felt okay. I don't know how it went so far, so fast. I tried to slow him down, but I felt my body freeze. In my head there were 1,000 reasons why I couldn't leave. I didn't want to be rude, I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I didn't want him to think that I was cold. I thought I owed him. I couldn't bear to be one of those girls who gets called a bitch, a brute, a tease. I didn't want to speak my mind, 'cause I just get shamed into it anyway. Once again, there must be something wrong with me. Why can't I enjoy this? She whispers, you know, I had this silly dream when I was young about true love, sharing joy and pleasure. At least now I've finally grown up. And in the end it's safer to stay quiet. It's simpler to add. It's wiser to submit than to be alone.
75% of rape is committed by a person that the victim knows, dates, friends, and partners that use manipulation and coercion to get sex.
1 in 4 women and 1 in 6 men have reported rape. Survivors often feel confused, guilty, ashamed, and afraid that others might not believe them or will blame them for the assault.
This fear is what keeps survivors from speaking out, and in silence, many people feel trapped into tolerating traumatizing sex without fighting, leaving, or reporting it.
Consent is not passive. Consent is not the lack of no. True consent is active, enthusiastic, and based on desire. It cannot come from bargaining, manipulation, or a sense of duty.
No means no isn't good enough. Consent is yes means yes.
Our social context implicitly condones rape by treating sexual violence as inevitable, excusable, humorous, and even glamorous.
But together, we have the power to dismantle the parts of our culture that support sexual violence.
Like the message that sexual coercion is a part of the dating game, or that only promiscuous women and weak men are raped.
Or that sex is owed to your partner or to your date, or that if a man doesn't want sex, there's something wrong with him.
Most of us would never commit rape, but joking about rape, catcalling, excusing perpetrators, or any other action or language that degrades or blames victims normalizes sexual violence,
allowing perpetrators to go unnoticed and preventing survivors from seeking help.
A culture that supports sexual violence relies on shaming and blaming victims into silence.
It relies on stealing the voices of survivors.
We cannot expect victims to have the courage to speak out from the depth of their pain if we are too afraid to set the stage for their voices to be heard.
When you speak up against someone whose actions support sexual violence, you are standing with all survivors.
When you talk to your friends about sexual violence, you are making an impact on our culture.
When you help victims to share their story, you help them seek resources and begin to heal. When you start to create a world where victims can have their voice, you are working to end rape.
So many stolen voices, silenced by subjugation. So many victims with a broken choice, bullied by a world that judges. So many stolen voices.
But we will take our voices back.